This is part 2 of building the shelf for my best friend's mama. Here I'm sanding the tongue and grooves still. We're going to be getting this down to where it fits really snug and tight together. Then we're going to be gluing it, so let's get to it. Right now it's just time to use some good old elbow grease, sand down with different grits for the tongue and grooves, just trying to get a nice snug finish so that it's better craftsmanship than just using nails and screws. I wanted it to look better for my best friend's mama and for their entire family. Just thought it'd look a little bit better, especially with the butcher block look, instead of having screws or nails in it. So just getting this edge done a little bit more, then I start fitting it up, see how it fits. If it needs more sanding, get more sanding done. Fits good, then I'll have it marked so I know which groove fits which tongue. That way it's as precise as possible. And if they're a little warped for some reason, I gotta work it down a little bit more in certain spots, not the entire edge. I'm really happy to be able to do this shelf project for my best friend's mama, the entire family over there. Wonderful people, absolutely love doing stuff like this for them. They're very kind, gave me some cast iron skillets, kind of a bartering trade. But regardless, I enjoy doing this for them. Absolutely wonderful people, wonderful folks over there. So here I have the different markings for which tongues go to which grooves. And that way I have each of them fitted for each other. It's not any tongue will fit in any groove. Each one is specific for the other. So I have all my A's, B's, C's, and D's together. This way it'll be a tighter fit, snugger, more structurally sound, and it could be considered more work, but I find it to be a better payoff in the end this way. So they're all marked. We're going to go ahead and get them fitted up, and we'll be gluing them too. So one of the best things to do is get them all laid out so you don't have to go reaching everywhere for them. I do that once in a while where I forget to lay everything out and have to go get something, reach for something. This way they can all be right where I need them. So this is going to be a dry fit up. Dry fit up means no glue. Just going to be making sure everything fits together and all together, not just each individual joint working, but all of them put together. So have one vertical piece horizontal on the ground. The two horizontal pieces of the shelves are actually vertical right now, and I'll be having the other vertical piece on top. And I'm also figuring out how I'm going to glue them. Some of my clamps were not where they were supposed to be, and some of them were just shy of the length that I was needing, and a lot of the pipes for the pipe clamps I use were nowhere to be found. And I will be working on that because that was bugging me. But it looks really good. Everything fit up just perfectly. I was very happy with it. And there are little gaps, but some having to be worked down a little bit extra if I can get in there, but that's fine. We'll be filling that with glue. I'd rather use more glue than to use screws and nails for a worthwhile project such as this. Still pretty darn good fit up. I'd like it a little bit more snug, but I'll take this. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm happy with it. There's one chunk taken out, but that was from a knot. That wasn't from anything I did. It was just a knot that came loose and it was gone. I can't do anything about that. So it looks really good. Next thing I was going to be doing is checking that everything was level, and then we're going to be gluing. So I double checked that the ground I was working on was level, so everything's good off that. Then the wood itself was not warped, so it is level, and we're going to be putting in the glue here on the vertical piece, which is laying horizontally. I'll be putting weights on most of the pieces. Of course, not the vertical pieces, it'll be on the horizontal piece that's holding the vertical pieces in, but I'll also be using some weights on the piece that's laying down so that it holds it there and holds the vertical pieces in place. With the heat and cold been having lately, my nozzle for the glue got all gummed up and it was taking forever to try and get the stuff out. So I just opened it up and was pouring it out on the piece and spreading around with some little rubber spreaders I brought from Rockler years and years ago. Works just fine. A little bit more time consuming, but it works. It works just fine. Not going to complain one little bit. Maybe a little. But it's working good. Everything was standing where it was supposed to stand. I got the weights on the bottom. I got my vertical pieces in. Just going to be getting the glue on top of those. And then once that is all done, I'll put my vertical piece, once the project's done, on top, horizontally, get all fitted in. Just double check everything is level. Because the ground is level, the piece on the bottom is level, so the piece on top better be level. And here I have a piece of railroad tracks, some rebar, holding it together, got glue oozing out, so that's good. I'll be putting more glue in that spot shortly. The top is level. The side is level, which that would be the bottom once it's done. This will be the top shelf. And it is level. I love seeing that. No extra taking everything apart, sanding. Everything's still level after glue up, bunch of weights on top. And I put it right over the joints so that way I have maximum amount of weight down on the joints. It will squeeze out a lot of glue, but I want as tight as fit as possible. And where glue needs to be put a little bit more in, I'll take it out where it's squeezing out of other spots. So it works just great. Again, after the weights go on, in case anything shifted, I want to double check that everything is level. I take pride in making sure that everything is good as I can get it. And I'm very happy about that. Bubbles just lightly touching that line, but I will take it. So I'm very happy with this project. I was very happy to be able to do this for my best friend, who's absolutely amazing, and her family, and they're all amazing well. Love them all to death. And I was very excited to be able to present this to them. I didn't get to put the rest of the video together because it was raining on and off, so I had to bring it out really quick out of the garage, sand it, throw it back in when it started drizzling again because I didn't want it warping on me, so I did not get that all on video, which I apologize, but I will be having more projects coming out soon in the future of other projects. I'll have more videos for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all in the next videos.